So at the beginning of every new run, I like doing a little bit of a squad update. So this is currently how the squad is looking for the No Money Spent series. This is a team that we have basically built from just Battle Royale rewards. We almost got a full diamond squad. All we need to do is replace the first baseman. Once we get that first baseman out of the way, we are fully diamond. And in terms of the starting rotation, we need to replace Michael, and we're basically all diamond there. And then the relievers, the bullpen, that's what needs the most work. Once we replace all of those common players, then we will be able to take this team into ranked seasons and see how far we can go. But I'm going to be saving it for the new ranked seasons. So if you do want to see those gameplay videos, make sure you hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. If you do end up enjoying today's content, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button. Let's aim for 15 likes here. Now, let's jump into it. So, we got a Battle Royale draft to do. We got AJ Ramos, so I'm already thinking in my head, this is a 12-0 run easy. Because anytime we got AJ Ramos, I kid you not, I know how to control that guy like no one else. We also have that 99 overall finest Alex Bregman. And a lot of people have been debating who is better between him and Cody Bellinger. Well, let me speak from experience. So, I used that Cody Bellinger in the last run, and we went 12-0. So, in order for Alex Bregman to be equal to him, Alex Bregman has to carry us to 12-0. But right now, the way the lineup is looking, it's looking pretty scary, and this team is looking pretty good. I mean, you got Gary Sanchez, Alex Bregman, Hunter Renfroe, and then to add to that, you have Daniel Vogelbach, and then Freddie Galvis too, which to me is the best silver shortstop in the game. I know some of y'all might like Adalberto Mondesi or Adalberto Mondesi, not Amondesi. So I know some of y'all might like him and might actually rank him higher than Freddie Galvis, but trust me, once you use Freddie Galvis, there's no turning back. Even though his fielding is not as great as Mondesi's, just trust me. That swing compared to Mondesi's, they both have a cheat code swing, but I just like Freddie Galvis' swing a lot more. Colton Wong, he has another cheat code swing in this game. That's why I love using the card. It was a little bit of a tough choice, I'm not going to lie. It was either him or David Robertson. I decided to go with Colton Wong because if you have diamond fielding on the field, it literally is game changing, especially for Battle Royale runs. And same thing goes here. We have Harrison Bader available, and we also have Ryan Braun. Now Ryan Braun's defense is bronze, but Harrison Bader's defense is diamond, even though his hitting is actually common. So this is going to be a pretty easy pick for me. I'm gonna go with the diamond defender. We hit pretty well with him, even though his hitting is common. So I'm gonna pick him up, waste a common round on the left fielder, and it looks like we're going to be forced to take a bullpen arm for the common round. So usually what I do is I see the pitch arsenal, whichever has the best pitch arsenal and is the highest overall, then that's the one I'm going with. Now we need one more lefty. I like having 3 lefties always, so 3 righties, 3 lefties, or 4 righties I should say, since the bullpen is made of 7 players, and 3 lefties. That's how I like running. Rhys Hoskins, we're going to have to use him in left field. I think there's no better option than Rhys Hoskins out there. I mean, when you look at it, even though he doesn't have great fielding, none of these other guys have great fielding either. So it's going to be Rhys Hoskins. And since we already have a first baseman, we're going to have to put him in left field. I mean, we get Pedro Alvarez too. What more can you really ask for? And then Jackie Bradley Jr., just in case we need a defensive left fielder late in the games or late in the runs. That's perfect. This team is looking perfect so far. We have a great bullpen. We have some great pinch hitters off the bench. And now we're going to have Pedro Alvarez to hit righties off the bench whenever the pitcher comes up, and Wilmer Flores to hit lefties. So what more could you really ask for? To me, this is the complete team. This is probably one of the best teams I've drafted so far in Battle Royale. So 0-1 count to Daniel. He's going to go ahead and hit an absolute moonshot in between center and left. This is going to bounce right before the wall, or actually hitting the wall, getting him a double. Now the shout out for today's video, just in case you guys are wondering, the first one to comment on the previous video was Skyride, but then we have 2 other special shout outs. One goes out to Alex Meyerhofer. He was the one that caught a little bit of a, I want to say, Easter egg that I leave in the videos, so whoever watches them fully would know what the Easter egg is. And another shout out goes to Jack Matthews. Now I'm gonna leave another Easter egg. I'm not gonna tell you guys when, but it's gonna happen. So bases loaded with Hunter Renfroe. We hit a single with Colton Wong, but we're unable to drive in any runs. Hunter Renfroe, he's going to fly out to the right fielder, and then we're going to end up walking Brad Miller. I wanted to be careful because I know how good I am with Brad Miller, so I know that me just making a mistake could have easily cost me something. Why he decided to seal third, not too sure, but that cost him the inning. And then Pedro Alvarez, I told you all he would be coming off the bench to pinch hit against a righty. We brought him out. He hit an Oppo Taco solo shot. So now we're heading towards the top of the third, full count. We get the strikeout on Hunter Renfroe to actually start this Battle Royale run on the correct foot, going 1-0. And now we're facing Baltimore Lightning. He has a pretty good lineup all around, and we're playing at Coors Field, so that means elevation is at an all-time high, and that's what Daniel loves, as he hits an absolute moonshot this time, although it's gonna hit off the top of the wall and bounce out. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine, I'm taking that. And then Rhys Hoskins, he's gonna go the other way, and he's basically gonna do the same thing, except this one is gonna find the seats instead of bouncing off the top of the wall. And in case you're wondering, where is Rhys Hoskins playing? We have him in left field, as I said previously. We had to put him in left field because I just said to myself, there's no way you keep Rhys Hoskins on the bench. I don't care who you have in left field. I don't care who you have on first base. Rhys Hoskins, you have to find a way to make space for him, even if you have to put him behind the dish, which I do not advise. Do not do that. Put him in center field or somewhere where you think the ball is not going to get hit to, like third base sometimes. But he needs to be playing. So Gary Sanchez up to hit. He has a shift on him. He hits it right back up the middle, or not essentially up the middle, but between second and short, beating the shift basically. That's what he did. And now it's time for Daniel to do some damage like he's been doing so far, and he's going to get a base hit past the second baseman, diving second baseman. So now we have runners on first and second, and we're going to have Alex Bregman. He's going to have an opportunity, but he doesn't do anything. So we fast forward to Colton Wong, where he's going to get intentionally walked, and now it's time for, I believe, I'm not sure actually, that is not Hunter Renfroe. I don't think that's Rhys Hoskins. Actually, I think that might have been Hunter Renfroe now that I'm thinking about it. Let's check it out. Yeah, it was Hunter Renfroe. So Hunter Renfroe hit a grand slam. He got it robbed because the opponent decided, you know what, I'm going to close that and not give you the home run, which is cool. You know, I understand rage quits. I'm not mad. I would have done it myself too. And then we have Daniel hitting an absolute tank. So to me right now, if you're looking for an MVP or if you're looking for a finest card to use between Bregman and Daniel Vogelbach, I say pick Vogelbach anytime, any day. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then if you're choosing between Bellinger and Vogel, I say you go Vogel as well, because Vogel is a tank hitting machine, if you ask me. Now, if you did make it towards this part of the video, if you're watching this video so far, all I want you to do is say in the comment section, Blade, this run is going 12-0. You know the vibes. Just say it just like that. Nothing else, nothing more, unless you want to add something after it. But that's what you have to say. Blade, this run is going 12-0. You know the vibes. If you say that, I know you'll have watched the video up to this part, and I'll mess with you heavy. Now we fly out with Rhys Hoskins, or Hunter Renfroe I should say, but we get to drive in the run regardless, so we're feeling pretty good. I mean, we got a 4-run lead. There's nothing to really stress about right now. And then Harrison Bader, he's going to come along, and I told you guys, even though he has common hitting, we hit the ball fairly well with him, and then his speed just makes him dangerous on the base paths, and that's all you can really ask for from a center fielder that has something like diamond fielding like him. I think his cheat code is probably one of the glitchiest ones, or not his cheat code. Did I say his cheat code? His swing is probably one of the glitchiest ones in the game. And then Freddie Galvis, I hope he's making his case to you all and why you guys should pick him over Alberto Mondesi, as we have Pedro Alvarez hitting a shot to center field. I'm telling you, this team is just well-rounded all around, from the starting lineup, from the bench, from the bullpen. There's really not much more you could really ask for. And then Gary Sanchez, final out of the inning, he's going to go ahead and hit a deep fly ball, probably to the deepest part of the stadium for the final out. And now we're heading towards the bottom of the second, where we have Daniel hitting once again, and he says, Oppo Taco, it don't matter. Throw it outside, it doesn't matter. I'm hitting tanks, and I'm hitting them at a point where the ball is literally going to stay in between both, or the scoreboard I should say. I was going to say both parts, but the scoreboard. And then we get the game called due to mercy rule, but it's not mercy rule because, you know, we went ahead and scored 25 runs and the game said, hey, that's too many runs. It's mercy rule because he kept on hitting my players on purpose, which I don't really understand the point of doing that. Just quit if you're going to be doing that. And then Daniel Fenway Park, it doesn't matter. We're hitting solo bombs no matter what. And now Alex Bregman has a chance to make a name for himself, and he's going to do just that, as he's going to hit a line drive up to center field. This is going to be a single for him. And now we're in business. We're in business to go ahead and score some more runs against a World Series player, which to me is needed. If you're playing against somebody that is at least World Series caliber, that means that All-Star difficulty shouldn't be too difficult for them, so anything can happen. Now, heading towards the top of the second, Hunter Renfroe, he's going to get a base hit. Unfortunately, Fenway Park, you don't really get too many doubles if you hit it right down the left field wall, because the outfielder is right there. But that's not going to matter, as Harrison Bader, he's going to get a base hit right back up the middle. And now we have players with relatively good speed on first and second for Freddie Galvis. Freddie Galvis is going to go ahead, get on top of the fastball, but still manage to keep it fair and actually get a base hit. Now we got runners on the corners, and we have an opportunity to drive in some more runs, get ourselves a better lead, and that's all you could really ask for. We bring in Flores, I believe, to actually pinch hit, since he brought in the lefty, and I'm telling you, it works like magic. We're going to get ourselves a double. We're going to have runners on second and third. And I'm not sure why the runner decided to go home by himself, but he decided to go home by himself. I literally did not send him. He just said, yo, I'm out. I said, okay, we'll take the extra run. I'm not really complaining. And then Gary Sanchez is going to hit a shot off the wall to make this a 5-run ball game. And right after that, my opponent says, you know what? I've had enough. You can go ahead and take the W. And I said, thank you very much. I appreciate that charity you're giving me. Now, if you did end up enjoying today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button or subscribe button. Follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. As always, I want you all to have a blessed day and night. I hope you guys have been enjoying these episodes so far, as we are going to be progressing to uploading multiple episodes a day and just dropping more content in general. Stay along for the journey, and I'll catch you all on the next one.